Has it led to you that you've seen into changes or improvements in the team then?
I think, yeah. So I think what I'm seeing in the junior guys in particular is that they're actually using the framework and thinking about their audience and thinking about what's the key message, which maybe they were doing that previously. I don't think some of them were, but it's made it really like front of mind, which is good. And I think it'll be important for us to keep drumming that in, and keep that kind of thinking going, into the future. So I've definitely seen a bit of a different approach to how they're doing their work.
Yeah, gotcha. So there's kind of groups catching up in some format to go through the process and the feedback more so than there was, 4 months ago.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we haven't done that since our last momentum session, but we have monthly training sessions, and we were thinking to every quarter use one of those as like a bring some work to workshop with everyone. Because I think it's really important that we keep up that culture of like sharing and getting feedback and providing input. And even if it's not, even if it's something you've already done, we've never really done that as a team before. So I think that was really valuable.
Love that. Yeah,
Yeah.
cool. Then the flip side is
Mm.
there any gaps that you saw in us or things that you kind of wish we'd done differently or that we missed?
A piece of feedback that came from one of the managers was about she was surprised with the momentum sessions that the team was giving the feedback rather than you guys. But I kind of think the way I saw it was more that you wanted the team to use the things they'd learnt to give feedback. So I was actually okay with that. Like, I think that's what we want ultimately. We don't want to have to present it to a teacher you know what I mean? Like every time we do something. So I personally, I thought that was actually a really good way to run it. And you do kind of help to keep things, going in the right direction, sort of thing. So I actually thought that was good, but that was something that came up. Yeah.
And what you said about people now, like you said, the quarterly catch up to actually talk about, that's kind of what we're aiming for. If the team can deal with it and, managers now have that common language and the process to go through it in-house, I mean, that's just better.
Yeah, agree. And I think like a lot of particularly in the first momentum session, because we've never done that before, Bridgie said he and Kev presented back in the first momentum session, and Bridgie said he felt really vulnerable doing that. He said that to me afterwards, separately, and he didn't like it because he felt vulnerable. But he said he got a lot out of it, and I think just breaking that ice during that session was really good, and so people could see that it was like a safe environment to show work and take feedback and take not criticism but like constructive feedback. I think that's really important, and I think if you had driven the momentum sessions more and done most of the talking, I think then us trying to do a session like that later would be hard, and then we can just keep going that way.
Yes, that's roughly the design of what we aim for. I'm glad you're on board with it as well.
I think the good thing is that it's elevated the importance of presenting the way you present something as well, which I think was lacking a bit in some parts of the team in particular. So I think now it's just about not losing momentum and keeping people on track in terms of like the way they're thinking about pieces of work. I think it's more now just practice and repetition.
Yeah. Oh, look, you're going to put rubber on the road, right? And
but it's been good. Like I've seen a couple of people's presentations that they've done subsequent to the training, and like both of them have been, one, the visuals and the story has been a lot clearer, and two, they're including a lot more contextual stuff as well. So it's not like just here's the number. It's like building up and using, telling a bit more of a story, which has been really good and something that's like really hard to teach, I think. So it's been positive to see that. Yeah.
Who was that, out of curiosity?
So Mika. Mika was one, and who was the other one? Bridgie was one who like didn't really see the value of. He's really good technically and really good at like telling a story verbally, but he's terrible at putting it into a presentation. And I think for him, it's cemented a bit more in his mind that it is actually important. The way you tell the story on paper is also important. So he's definitely thinking about it a little bit more from what I've seen since. And I think the other thing that's been helpful is he's seen the quality of some of the other analysts because they don't normally see each other's work necessarily. So I think that's been really good because I think he could see, even though his insights and stuff are awesome, the way the others present stuff is probably a lot better than the way he does. So I think it's been a good eye-opening exercise for all of them to see the quality, the level of the quality that some of them are putting out there. So yeah, I think that's been helpful too.
Totally love it. Anything else, Nina?
I think just overall the biggest change that I see is the cultural change. Like I think we already had a really good standard of visuals and templates and stuff that the team were using generally. But the change in attitude and the change in culture around that particular skill set has changed a bit, which is great. So yeah, it's been really good. And I've also got a lot of good feedback from the analysts as well. So
yeah.
Thank you.